Well, I'm BJ Filla.
And I'm Andrea.
And we started going to Morning Star about 3 years ago. We came because my sister was coming, and we really wanted to get our kids involved with a church that was more children friendly. So we came on here and they really enjoyed it and we loved it.
Ben is 6 and Levi's 3. I'm part of the prayer team here at Morning Star, as well as the children's ministry, and we lead Bridge Bread together. I think the biggest reason why we give is not only to bless others, but to be blessed ourselves.
Yeah, it's really a double blessing because you feel like you're giving something, but you're secretly kind of getting something also in return. So it's almost like one of those sneaky things. But we really enjoy it because it brings so much joy to us and to someone else. And in the end, God's kingdom wins. So it's kind of a win for everyone.
Well, I think we started giving shortly after we started attending Morning Star. Mike was doing a sermon series on the Christian atheist, and we decided to read along in the book, and we both felt compelled to give.
We read along with the book, and there was a certain point in the book where we found it really convicting, and there was a certain point where we just didn't know where to go with it anymore. And at that point, I know I stopped and I did a prayer. I said, God, what do you want me to do with this? What's the conviction for? And one of those very rare moments, I actually had something that I felt like the voice of God, and that I closed my eyes, and just clear as day, I can still remember it. It was just the word give. And I didn't know what it meant, and I didn't know what to do with it. And that's all I got was give. And I held on to it for a couple days. And I came to Andrea and I said, I don't know what it means, but we're supposed to be giving.
I remember I was at work and you had called or you had emailed and said something about, I think we should talk about giving. And I was like, oh yes, yes, this is exactly what we need to be doing. And it just kind of went from there. We gave with all of our heart, and I think we continue to do that.
It was really a spiritual practice because it was a lot about learning to listen. And whenever that nudge was to give, the response was to give, not to necessarily go back and make sure everything was going to be okay, and make sure, because that promise was already there. God already promises to provide.
We've been lucky enough to not only give to Morning Star, but also other charities that feel very strongly about. One is Shiloh Children's Home in Cahokia, Missouri. We've befriended 2 little boys who live in a home there and become pen pals with them. So we write to them and we send them birthday cards and Christmas cards and gifts. And I think it's truly a blessing to be a part of their lives, not only financially, but now the relationships we've built with them. We also sponsor, we have a sponsor child, Daisy, who lives in Nicaragua, that we've built a close relationship with as well. It's just not about money anymore. It's about what that money is going towards. It's a blessing to be able to help somebody else.